Hi, it's Nick Shell, the internet receding hairline guy. Well, today, you notice I'm kind of like waddling? It's because there's water in the tunnel. If you can see that, I don't know. Here's what we're gonna do. Today's Friday. I'm shaving this weekend, and I'm getting a haircut this weekend. So, I will definitely do videos of when I shave. Or not when I shave, but what I'm gonna do is in between. So first I'll do the mustache goatee, and then I'll kind of trim it up and do more of a Spanish looking, where it's just the mustache and the goatee here, but not this. And then I will also, of course, have just a mustache. So I'll do a separate video for each of those phases, and then I'll also be getting a haircut. Now, based on the comments, it looks like, as far as my hair goes, it looks like most people are wanting me to do it like last fall when I did that video about the perfect haircut for man with a receding hairline, which is one of my top 5 videos. However, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm not going to go that drastic, I guess, because I'm just going to get a 4 on the sides and the back. I'm not going to cut length off the top, but I am going to have them cut the dead ends or whatever, just to kind of clean it up a little bit. So that's what I'm going to do. Why? Because that's what I want to do, and that's what I feel like doing, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to kind of experiment with that. Not that I'm opposed to having that perfect haircut again, but I just don't feel like it and I don't want to, so that's the reason I'm not going to. So those changes will be coming up soon. As far as the beard go, I will say though, we're right at about 4 weeks now, and I think this is, in my opinion, the perfect length for a beard. It takes about 4 weeks to where it's not curling up on itself, so it's not scratching me all the time, and it's actually soft now. So 4 weeks into it is the perfect length. Why am I shaving? Now, here's what's funny. If it were up to me, I wouldn't mind going through with the novelty of growing out a beard and having it big and bushy and all that crazy stuff. Because at this point, I don't even care. Like, it'd be fine. I don't mind it. My wife doesn't like my beard, so that's the reason I'm shaving it. I'm not emotionally attached, so it's not like this big loss. Oh, I gotta shave because my wife wants me to. I mean, it just doesn't matter to me. So and another thing is, it is time for a haircut. I mean, I'll agree. It's time for a haircut. So, there we go. Just trying to fix. It's hard to fix your hair when you need a haircut anyway. It just kind of turns into a werewolf look with this anyway. So it's time for a haircut. And for me personally, when I'm always clean shaven when I get a haircut, because I want the sideburns to be just perfect when the other person cuts them. I don't like cutting my own sideburns because I never do it perfectly. So I just want to get it done all this weekend, whenever this weekend that is. I just want to do it all at once. So the next videos you see of me will be, again, the process of reducing the facial hair and I'll do that all kind of in 10 minutes, but do separate videos. And then I guess the video after that is after I get my trim up, my haircut. I'll do another video for that. So there's nothing groundbreaking in this video. You're not really learning anything. I'm not talking about psychology, because have you noticed that ultimately my videos that I do every couple of days, so much of it is psychology, is really what it's about. I'm not this technical guy who's like, here's exactly how your hair should be. Here's exactly what's going to look the best for you. If you notice, I've done videos like that about myself, saying, here's what this would look like. But ultimately, it's psychology. Ultimately, I think that's why you are subscribing to these videos and watching them every day, is because no one else in your life is psychologically motivating you and kind of breaking down what's going on in your head about you losing your hair. See, I mean, I'm so becoming one with this. I mean, that's me, that's fine. We got the gray too. And in closing, I want to say this. Let me try to fix my hair the best I can. In closing, I want to say this. What was I going to say? I think it had something to do with oh yeah, that's what it was. Why are we preoccupied to some degree about our receding hairlines? Or I know you guys are only 20, so you don't have gray in your beards, but even that, with having gray hair, what's this whole concept? What's the fear? I guess the fear is that you're going to appear to be older, which you are older than you were last year, right? So it's this fear of appearing to be older. But I think I'm beyond that. I think I just don't care about if I look older because I am older, but it doesn't matter. It's just like my height. I'm 5'9". I'm not tall. I'm not short, but I'm definitely not tall. How has not being tall affected me? How has it affected my life at all? It hasn't, you know? And even if I do lose all my hair in 5 years, how will it affect my life? It hasn't. So I always want to look at the fundamental issue of whatever I'm going through. And I just think that when you look at the fundamental issue, the real fear of losing your hair or going gray or whatever, how does it actually change your life? Does it mean that you're not going to get married? You're going to find the woman of your life, and then she's like, yeah, you're kind of thin up there. I'm going to move on. That's not how it actually works, because she's not looking at you for that anyway. Like, that's important to recognize and realize. Other than that, what would be the main reason why it's so important that you keep your hair and don't go bald or whatever? What's the incentive? Why? I think that's my question for you. And that's what. Thank you for watching this video 6.5 minutes into it. Leave me a comment about that. I think that'd be important and a thing for us to talk about. Why are you so worried about getting a receding hairline? Why are you so worried about this happening to you? That's a good question. I think we need to unpack that. If we need to talk about more that, oh, women won't find me attractive, I can do that. That's no problem. But I do wonder if there's other issues that we can really unpack and talk about. I think that would be great material for future videos. I'll leave you with that. Nick Shell, the Internet Receding Hairline Guy.